Hello, hello, I'm John Scott.
And I'm Debbie Paver.
And we are here with Loretta Favourites. They are the most gorgeous shoes. Sit back, relax, get a cup of tea, get a pen and a piece of paper, write down your favourites, and then make sure you go to the Pavers website straight afterwards and order your favourites. There's some lovely ones here.
That's told you.
Yeah, that's told you. But aren't there some lovely ones?
Fabulous, really fabulous. There's all sorts for all sorts of people.
Exactly. We haven't been together for ages, so we're really, really excited about doing our first show back with you. So sit back, relax, and buy. Now, the one thing about Mr. Hackam shoes is they are just stunning. The leather that he's used, aren't they, Debbie? They're
absolutely
just fantastic.
Beautiful. They're so tactile. When you touch them, you can see how soft the leather is. It's a really interesting leather is used on the boots as well. Really interesting. It's sort of it's a creased sort of leather. It's beautiful. But he's also put different textures in, John. He's put a different texture at the toe.
Yeah.
A different texture at the heel. And then he's put this knitted cuff, which is so delightfully soft. Unbelievable around your ankle. If your ankles were a little bit tender,
do you know
which can be.
They look like a very feminine, gorgeous, like alpine climbing boot.
Yeah, yes, they do.
But they're not just for climbing. I mean, they're just really lovely.
And they're as light as a feather.
Oh, I've taken the shoe.
Give it back.
Give it back. Give it back.
It's as light as a feather and easy to get on. You know what we do at Pavers? We try and make life as easy as possible for you with our shoes or boots, as this is. Little zip on the inside edge. So what you can do is open that up, microfiber linings, leather footbed, always with Mr. Hackam. Microfiber linings, this is all leather also, remember. So you don't need to do anything with the laces. So you can get those in place. If your feet swell as the day goes on, adjust your laces so the shoe will fit you. It'll have more room inside it. Plenty of wiggle room. We're saying it's a standard fit, but there is a wiggle room in there. And we'll ask our expert wiggle room person, which is Sheila, because she's got them on.
Definitely, as the expert on wriggle room. Lots of room for your toes there. And because you've got laces as well, like you said, Debbie, they're not just standard. I think there's a little bit more room in there to be able to go a little bit wider, more of a comforty fit. But I think they're a joy to wear because they're so comfortable.
So soft, aren't they?
And the colours are amazing,
gorgeous.
Aren't they? Really lovely, gorgeous array of colours there. Now, Sheila, it feels like you're a long way away up there. It feels like it's all a bit different.
It's a bit land of the giants, isn't it, really?
Well,
I
said it. Down here.
Yeah, I'm surprised my head isn't cut off, actually.
No, exactly. Right, so let's talk about comfort then, because it's got a lovely knitted bit around the back.
Fabulous. And you know what he does? It's something quite remarkable, because when you put your foot in, it's sort of like he's encased in comfort, and definitely on the insole there. But I love it. You've got that little bit of elevation, not much, but then you've got that fabulous grip underneath.
I know
as
the
well.
grip on it's fantastic,
really
isn't it? For all the weather that we encounter
all
year round, basically.
Well,
lovely
they're
colourways.
all-round shoes, aren't they? Because I can see those in the winter, but also in summer with like a pair of shorts and kind of just like fun shoes.
Yeah, you're right. They are, and colourways, fabulous, aren't they?
Yeah, completely.
Four different colours, anything to choose from.
Beautiful. And also, Mr. Hackam, the size range he does is amazing, isn't it?
Always.
So make sure you check out the size on the website when you go to have a look. Okay, then. So these are the Loretta leather ankle boots. They are absolutely beautiful. They do say standard fit, but we think they've got a little bit more wiggle room inside there. But they are comfortable and they are delicious and they are beautiful. Now, the first thing the three of us said when these were put on the table was, oh, these look comfortable.
Yeah, really, really comfy. Beautifully lined as well, John. Look, they're fleecy lined. So if I open, obviously, we do what we usually do, give you the comfort of knowing that you can get the zip right the way down to the bottom for ease of wearing them, ease of putting your feet inside, so you can keep the laces where they are. But yeah, fleece. Absolutely gorgeous fleece there, and leather insole inside there, if you can see. Beautiful, beautiful quality, but they always are, Mr. Hackams, always are. I love the metal eyelets, really, really nice. Same colour in all three styles. There's sort of a slightly sort of aged bronzy sort of look on the eyelet, or metal look, but not nickel coloured. It's more warm. Lovely shape toe. Again, wiggle room. We've always got wiggle room in Mr. Hackam's shoes. I love the little logo he started to put on the side. A little bit flash of red there. It's really nice. On a wedge. It looks like a crepe sole, but it's not. It's composite, but very, very hard wearing. Look at that underneath. I think it's super. And it's a little bit higher in the ankle, this one. But again, really soft there, John.
Beautiful.
Really soft.
That's gorgeous. But let's have a look at it because they're on. We love this colour.
I love that colour.
We absolutely love this colour. We've called it burgundy, but it's more of like, you were calling it like a deep rose.
It's like a deep rose,
yeah.
It's a really pretty feminine shade. It's lovely.
And really nice that it's a little bit higher. I'll just pull my trouser leg up a little bit so you can see. But isn't it neat round there, but really padded, really comfy, fabulous boot, you know, for sort of, and I love it that you've got this as well, because if you're in weather, maybe you have gone through a puddle or something, it's not going to ruin that upper at all.
No,
so
exactly.
it's really good. And I love it that you've always got that zip down there, so it's easy to get on and off.
They're a bit, I was going to say they'd be good for taking your nick, tip, slip.
Every time,
Dog.
John. You should know by now.
Kip.
What is it?
Right, but they're a bit posh for the kip
Oh,
walking.
I thought you know about Walter too now.
Oh,
I've
yeah,
got
she's
two
got
of them.
another one.
Oh!
Two of them.
Walter, my
Walter and
dad's name.
Kip. Was it?
Yeah, I remember that one. You see.
Yeah, yeah.
But they look a bit posh for dog walking.
They
don't
are a bit posh for where I go, but do you know, I think with Mr. Hackam's uppers and things, they're very robust.
Yes,
They're
they are.
lovely,
They
aren't
are.
they?
If I were to buy these, I would put a protector on them.
Oh, right.
Just so
Yeah,
that
because they're leather,
I'm out,
aren't they? Yeah, yeah.
I'm out in weather, you know, protect the leather, it'll stay supple and gorgeous for longer and longer.
How beautiful. Well, Sheila, enjoy.
Thank you.
The colour you're looking at there is called chocolate. It's beautiful, isn't it? But you can just see from that close-up what the quality of that leather. You can just see it, can't you? Without having to be near it or touching
Absolutely.
it.
It's beautifully made. I mean, it's synonymous that the leathers that come out of the Hackam factory, which is Loretta and about Vitro for men, is fabulous, absolutely fabulous. This one's a little bit different to the other two boots that we've shown you, or the other boots we've shown you, that it's got a double zip. So you've got a zip on the outside and a zip on the inside. So the whole tongue, excuse me a minute, that's my fault, I wasn't doing it correctly, opens up for you to get inside very, very easily. Again, fleecy lined, again, leather insole. He does that because of the, you know, when you perspire, it wicks away moisture from you. So does this because it is microfiber. So it's very, very lovely environment to be in. It's not sweaty, it's not hot, it's not sticky, it's just lovely.
Now, we talk about Mr. Hackam, Mr. Hackam with great affection and everything.
Yeah, we do.
But who actually is he? Who is Mr. Hackam?
Mr. Hackam is a really, really lovely man that my husband met years and years ago, and looked at his product and thought, well, this is at Paver Street, this is a Paver product, definitely. Paver customer, and he's been one of our best suppliers ever. He's a lovely man. He sits at his desk every single day. If you look at the picture there, is the bottom right-hand corner.
Well, we can bring that for you.
There he is. He sits at his desk every single day. Now, they're lasts in front of him, lasts are the shape of a shoe, and it's usually a 37 for a lady and a 42 for a man. And he sits and makes the shoes out of very, very thick, robust paper, stitches them together, puts the detail on them, and then they're passed to a modelist. So he does everything himself originally. The first product is always him.
Before we have that picture then, are those all people that work for him in the background?
No, they're all people that work for us at Pavers.
Oh, wow.
So the only one that works for him is, if you look straight at the picture, he's in the middle. The guy on the right-hand side, very right-hand side, is his son, Can.
Yeah.
That in Turkish is pronounced Can, C-A-N.
Oh,
it's called Can.
Yeah.
And then next to him, as we go along to the left, is Sataj, and he's our agent in Turkey, and he's a lovely, lovely guy.
Yeah.
He's got 2 children and his wife, and we know them very, very personally. It's really nice.
Yeah.
And then the other people that are in that picture work for us. Dexter, who is like quality controller. Then we've got the head of buying in the middle. Then we've got Lisa. Lisa's factory is Hackam. Hackam's is one of Lisa's factories. Then we've got Jason, who's MD. And then we've got Gemma. Now, Gemma and Lisa have worked for us for donkey's years. And they just know exactly what they're doing. They do the job right.
It's actually, thank you for that. It's lovely to hear a bit, because we sit here talking about, I have to say, this little dog, Crumpy, clambering up my
He's come for a
legs.
cuddle.
But it's really lovely because it's all very well knowing we've got gorgeous shoes, gorgeous leather and everything, but to know where they come from and who's involved, because most people, and I didn't know till I came work here, what actually goes in, the team it goes into making a pair of shoes. So it's lovely to see that, isn't it?
It is.
So, Sheila, let's get back to the shoes now, because you've gone for the blue ones.
I have, and the blue is lovely. Again, if you don't like laces and things, these are fantastic. So easy to get on because of the double zip. And I think they're quite neat looking, but you've still got all that comfort, all that padded around the ankle. Everything is really soft and lovely inside, and that fleecy lining is going to keep you
gorgeous,
so
isn't it?
cosy and comfortable.
And do you think he's done like the pin tucks across the top for it to keep its shape, so it's nice and comfortable?
Yeah,
across the top?
I do think that. I think it looks a little bit like a spat in a
Yes,
way,
oh, yes,
doesn't
yes,
it?
yes,
You know, trying to lick my face now.
Little
That's
dog's
the
just
dog.
jumped up with.
But absolutely gorgeous. And of course, he's got a range of boots, so he has to make them all different.
Oh no, of course. And some people don't like laces.
No.
Let's put it that way.
No.
And also, I can say this now, like, because I've obviously got
Dexterity.
arthritis kicking now.
Yeah.
I can still do laces, but there's going to come a time when it's going to be a nightmare to do laces, which is why it's fantastic he does the zip. But some people just don't want laces.
No,
If you don't want laces,
you're correct.
these are perfect for you, aren't they? Anyway, we've waffled on enough about these. We need to move on. We've got so many more to show you. So there's Sheila wearing the beautiful blue ones. Make sure you go to the website and you buy these. Now, they say, don't they, if your feet aren't comfortable, the rest of your body's not comfortable.
Oh, absolutely.
And sometimes
no smile.
No smile, no, upside down smile. But sometimes we're at work for like 10 hours, 12 hours a day. You want to have comfortable shoes. And I'm not saying these are just work shoes, but these would be brilliant if you have to wear formal clothes to work.
Yeah.
You know you could wear a Loretta leather shoe and be comfortable all day long.
Do you know, service industry, absolutely fantastic. For nurses, amazing. Anybody that's got to be on the feet all the time. Dinner ladies, ladies that do, lollipop ladies.
Yeah.
Those lovely ladies that put stickers on your car.
Yeah, but if you weren't parking in the wrong place, they wouldn't stick stickers on your car.
Or you stay a little bit too long in the place. But yeah, absolutely amazing. I mean, they can be your weekend wear, they can be your day wear, but they are there for the journey and they really will look after you. Great movement. Oh, look at that shoe. I mean, you've got all that support underneath with all that gripability,
Yeah.
anti-slip. But look at the way it moves the shoe. And the back, he's very, very clever. He pads the back of the heel out. Now, I don't know about you girls at home, but my heels are always tender. They've got more tender as I've got older. I think Sheila will tell you the same thing about her feet. But if you look at the front, loads of toe wiggle. Two little bits here that actually venting that actually give you elastication. So if your feet swell as the day goes on, the shoe will do it for you instead of you having to alter anything. Leather insole again, which is a staple of Mr. Hackam's shoes. And 3 great colours. Now, have a look at Sheila's feet because she'll tell you even more.
Oh, absolutely. And I think as you get to a certain age, it's more than your feet that you want comfortable as well. But it is fantastic to find something that are just lovely as soon as you put your foot in there. Foot.
Feet.
But I mean, you've got that elastication, so you've got extra give when you walk in. You've got that padding around the heel there. You've got that lovely upper. I think they look really nice and tailored as well.
They're neat, aren't they?
If you're a lady who likes to wear trousers a lot, these
Yes.
are these can look lovely with like skinny trousers like you. But if you've got wider trousers
Absolutely.
or tailored trousers or
Yeah.
ones with turn-ups on, they
Yeah.
can look really, really smart with those.
And I
aren't
mean,
they?
even with a skirt with maybe some opaque tights and things, they're going to be your everyday shoe.
I'm seeing Princess Anne for some reason in my brain.
Well, there you go.
There you go. If they're good enough for Princess Anne, I'm not saying that Princess Anne's got these, but I'm seeing it. If they're good enough for her, they're good enough for you. Oh, these look gorgeous. Now, you see, they're very simple in their design.
Yeah, they are.
And yet there's something about them that makes them just look like they're going to be your favourite shoe.
Well, the elastication here is key, I think, either
Yeah.
side, because of the movement on the shoe. This little crossover is really pretty. It's just there to look nice, basically. All the hand stitching, which Mr. Hackam is famous for as well, all the way around the shoe. And I like the way he does this. He does this quite a lot, where it doesn't go around in an apron front. It
Yes.
goes around and just takes it away at the side. So it's a really nice look. And again, all the overstitching that's on there. Again, beautiful quality leathers. I mean, he's got this sort of ruched, sort of wrinkled leather on the navy, or the navy one and the tan one. The black one's more of a milled leather, so it's slightly smarter in appearance, I would say, the black one, because of the milled leather. So if you're in, again, a work shoe,
I was going to say, I'd say
fabulous
work,
shoe.
casual, weekend.
Yeah, absolutely. Underneath, great grip on any surface you're on again. Always leather insole and always lovely, lovely tactile linings, which are microfibers for breathability. You can't go wrong with a Hackam shoe.
No,
you really can't.
And I love, we can look at it on Sheila, I love that sweep around.
Yeah.
Because you'd think
Isn't
it
it
would
nice?
work, but actually it's very, very flattering, isn't it?
It is really flattering. And it's funny, isn't it? People buy trainers to wear all the time because of comfort. But you put these on and they are absolutely built for comfort.
Yeah.
They look smart, wearing them with trousers, with skirts and things. It's a full shoe, so you've got that foot coverage there. But they're just as if they've been moulded to your feet. They're just
absolutely.
beautiful to wear.
But also you could wear those smart, all casual, like
Yeah, of
trainers
course
you
you
could only
could.
wear as your trainers
Yeah.
sort of thing, couldn't you?
Yeah.
But also, they are comfortable the minute you put them on, aren't they? It's not just,
Definitely.
this is a new pair of shoes.
Yeah, there's no bedding in.
No.
No bedding in at
No.
all. You just put
No.
them on and go. Yeah.
Beautiful. Now they've only gone for 3 colours in this: the blue, the tan, and the black. But again, you can for different occasions.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? The weekend or the workwear. I think these are a must-have. 100% leather. Now, what would we say the fit was on
Well,
this?
it is a wider fit. I'm a standard fit,
Right.
but because of all that elastication there as well, you've got that give.
Which is why they look a little bit big
Yes,
for you, sort of
yeah,
thing. But
yeah.
it's got that love, and that's what we need. Well, I think as we get older, our feet, do they spread?
Yes.
I'm certainly finding mine are.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, like the rest of us. Anyway, we'll move on there. These are gorgeous. Make sure you buy some of these. So, Crumpet, what do you think about these little shoes then? Oh no, you're more interested in your mother than you are the shoes. That's like, oh Mum, look at me, I'm on telly. Anyway, shoes.
Shoes. This is what we're selling. We're not selling doggies, we're selling shoes. No, absolutely perfect again. Mr. Hackam, it's a shoe this time. It's not the boot style, it's a shoe style, but it's very robust. It's like a little walking shoe. Fabulous leathers, 3 gorgeous colours, khaki, navy, tan. The navy's quite more of a denim navy rather than a dark navy.
Definitely.
Love the materials, love the way they've been put together. Again, we've got a zip on the side. So that you don't have to mess about with zip. Instead of it being on the inside though, it's on the outside, but it's usable zip. So it's not just a decorative zip, because some shoes have decorative zips on the outside.
For fancy, a shoe.
For fancy, yeah. For fancy, yeah. Laces, obviously use the laces if your feet swell as the day goes on, otherwise just use the zip to get them on and off. Beautifully comfortable again, gorgeous padding around the heel area. Crepe look here, sole, even though it's not crepe, but really, really sturdy and hard wearing. And again, leather insole. To be honest with you, John, you can't go wrong with Hackam.
No.
His shoes are perfect. He knows feet. He's done it since he was 11 years old and he's in his 70s. So what he doesn't know about shoes...
Exactly. And what I love is, we're not here to talk about prices, but he keeps his price. You could go to the high street, you could buy a plastic pair of shoes for the amount that he charges, or you charge for his all leather shoes. And a plastic pair of shoes is going to last you no time at all, is it? Whereas something like this is going to last you.
It's going to last. You'll get fed up of the shoe before it'll get fed up of you.
Exactly. You're fed up with it yet, Sheila?
I'm not fed up because I really like these. They're very sporty looking. I know we're calling them a trainer. We're not going to go to the gym in them.
No.
But they have got that really nice sporty look. But the comfort again is just fabulous. And I love this khaki colour. I think that's really
works
nice.
with your
jumper. With the outfit and everything. And it actually goes with the sole really well. But everything is built for comfort.
You do realise if Linda was here, we wouldn't have big bows on the front like that.
No, they would be pushed in. Yeah. But you see, I'm not trendy like Linda.
Well, you're not young, then.
I'm a bit... Thank you, John. I am a bit old-fashioned.
Do you want me to hit him with a shoe?
Excuse me.
Hello, Crumpy.
Crumpy.
Crumpy's sticking up for me, you see.
She is. She's sticking with the girls.
Anyway, listen, we better get on. These are beautiful. They're called the leather trainers. They're khaki, navy and tan, and they are fantastic. I love the way that Mr. Hackam knows that he wants to put an elastication in to make it lovely and comfortable, but doesn't just go, oh, I'll just bung it in
just
here. He actually
here.
incorporates it into the design, doesn't
and
he?
he puts a piece here.
Yeah.
So how clever is that, that this shoe, the right way around, opens like that. So you're actually opening the shoe for you to get your foot in there comfortably, very easily and comfortably. Yes, it's a standard size, but you know by now that's toe wiggle in Hackam shoes, especially the shape of the toe. It's a squared off shape, so your toes can move around without being sort of forced together like that. The shoe's made of leather again, leather inside, leather outside, microfiber linings on this part of the shoe here, on the inside. All the different pieces of leather that are put together, when he designs them, he does them all separately, sews them all together. They go to the patternist, he puts the shoe together, the original shoe, and designs it, and obviously it's tried on feet, or else, you know, what would be the point? So
now, you know the seam going across here? That's not going to rub on my toes,
there's
is
nothing inside there.
Because
it's fully lined.
Oh, I see. Because that would worry me if I had a corn or something.
I agree with you. I agree with you.
Yeah.
No, what he does is when he does this pattern, he fully lines the shoes anyway. Well, he lines all his shoes. So it's beautifully lined. All the stitching here is done by hand. And it's done cottage industry. Where he is in Izmir in Turkey, there's a lot of villages on the outskirts where they haven't got transport to get into the town.
Yeah.
So he sends out all these batch loads of stuff for the women and the men in cottage industry style, the old-fashioned way of sewing it in their homes.
I didn't think that
so it's all hand. Yeah, it does in Turkey. Well, it does with him.
Yeah.
I think the
and
old
the
school.
looks after them as well.
Oh,
doesn't
he
he?
really, really does look after them. He has everybody that works for him has a sort of doctor surgery, and everybody gets free help with medication and everything that they need for them and their families.
And so we know, like, you know, there are so many industries that go, oh, we send it out to villages, and you know those villages getting a pet. He looks after all of his workers.
He looks after all of them.
That's fantastic.
All of them. That's fabulous.
Because I saw a TV programme recently where it was a really posh village, can't remember where, a posh hotel, and they employed all the villagers, so they're making the bread, and it was just lovely that they looked after everybody in the local.
You see, he's been there. When he first came to Turkey, he used to live in Montenegro. I think it was Montenegro, and he was taken because of the refugees went. Yeah. And he said the first house they lived in as a child, it was a house with no roof.
Right, like you, Sheila.
No, it's a tent now. It's a tent. Yeah.
And he would just have bread for the day, water and bread.
Oh, wow.
And he remembers, and the stories he can recall from when he was a little boy.
Yeah.
And his father was a cobbler, and that's how he ended up being in shoes.
Fabulous.
I know.
Now we've gone from that to the lovely, comfortable shoes.
I know, fabulous, comfortable shoes. And also, this colour is fabulous, isn't it? Really nice tan. And you can see all that stitch work there, the elastication. You've got all that lovely give. Now, I'm a standard fit, but I would say there's a little bit more room, but they're going to fit my foot beautifully because they're a full shoe. But if you're that little bit wider, they're going to be absolutely fantastic.
They just from here, they just look comfortable. They look like outdoor slippers almost.
They do. I was going to say they look like a slipper. The way you're flexing your foot there, you think you've got a slipper on. But the way it sits on your foot, look, it doesn't move.
No.
It's not leaving you. It's a beautiful fit, and that tan really shows off the stitching.
Very stylish as well. Thank you, Sheila. Didn't I tell you it was a fabulous show? 7 gorgeous pairs of shoes. Sheila, she's got most of them in her basket. We'll have to make her check out in a minute anyway. So make sure you place your order right now, and we will see you next time on Paver Shoes.
We will.